Okay, time to pull something else out of the vinegar bucket. Get in the stand here so you can see what's going on, and I can use both my hands. In the bucket today. Get this thing to point in the right direction. Down, as it were. Okay. What do we got here? We got a bar clamp. Get everything else under the water there. Gonna have to neutralize that vinegar. So we got some baking soda. Let that sizzle away for a sec. I'll go get some water and fill that up. Then we can start cleaning it. Okay. Yeah, kind of straighten that out a little bit. There we go. That's a better spot. While I'm waiting for laundry to finish in the dryer, so we can put a towel down here, start doing the rough parts of this on this clamp. It's not in too bad a shape. It's just dirty. It's got a bunch of crap stuck to it. So we just got to clean it up a little. Well, a lot. But it's just cleaning. It's not really taking it apart or anything. There's some crud stuck to it, glue or probably PL adhesive. So let's see what we can do with the brush. Take a knife and pull that PL off of it. That's just difficult to deal with. I've seen it used in landscaping with concrete blocks instead of using cement to mortar them together. So it's pretty solid. The brush ain't doing much. I have to take the tape off the handle. That comes off easy enough. Just masking tape, so let's see what the handle looks like. Looks like there's more tape on it underneath. I'm going to make the assumption that that's just there for grip. So in the end, it doesn't look like there's any cracks in that handle. If I'm wrong, I might end up replacing the handle. Jesus, fuck, that's a lot of tape. These are like they thought they were going to run out of it. Ah, found the wood. I still don't yet see any cracks in it, so I think we're okay there. One handful in the garbage. I hate seeing cheap foam on these things. It doesn't do any good. It doesn't harm nothing, but it doesn't do any good. It just ends up flaking off really easy, making it look like shit. Although it does no harm, it just don't look good. I am going to have to take a knife to get rid of that. That is PL. PL 400. I remember that stuff. There we go. Yeah, that comes off in chunks. There. She cleans up a lot. Once you get the chunks of crap off of it, it looks a lot better. Try and get it off of this rubber cap too. That's going to be more difficult. I don't want to damage it. This means you got to be a little careful, that's all. Big chunks like that in there. So I say, take care of your tools. If you take care of your tools and you keep your tools clean, it'll last forever. You won't need to do this. I'm not saying the owner of this didn't take care of them. I'm saying that someone that used it didn't. Now, she'd said that these are generations worth of tools. So somebody in the past 3 generations did a shit job of cleaning this clamp after using it. Hence, I have to deal with this. That hurt. I wonder if there's a chemical that I can soak this in that might soften these different glues. More than one type on here. Another big chunk. What's wrong? What's wrong, kitty? You think I'm talking to myself? Yeah, you worried? Okay, take that off, clean it up separately. A rubber cap. Makes it a lot easier to get a decent edge towards the form here. Okay. Well, that's a start. We got an idea of what we're having to deal with right now. There, big chunks off. So we got to start. I'm going to wipe this table down. I'm going to wait till the laundry's done. I have a towel to lay under this so I can keep wiping it as I'm going. And wiping my hands as I'm going, because this is a nasty one. Hard to stop once I get started, though. It's okay, baby. It's okay, kitty. You're fine. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the camera. Okay. Like I said, I'll wipe the table down. Laundry will be done in about half an hour. Then I put a towel underneath there so I have something to wipe on. Like, that's just nasty. Towels aren't exactly clean, but they're a whole lot better than they were. That's to be expected when you're dealing with stuff like this. But I'm thinking, how am I going to do this? I got a wire wheel I can put on my drill. Try and get them down that way a bit before we sand them and get into the details. I think that sounds like a plan. Or at least the start of a plan. Maybe we'll be able to get off some of this heavier stuff that this knife ain't taking up. I can feel and see a few spots here that have actually been physically damaged too. Like there's saw marks across here from hacksaw or a cutting disc or something. There's chips out of the jaws. This has really been worked hard. Harder than it should. I can understand pushing stuff as close to the limit as you can get, but if you cross that limit, you'll break it. So you don't want to push too hard. Okay, I'll set up the drill. I'll set this in a vise. I'll set up the drill, see what we can do. Bring it back. We're ready for that. I think I got you in the center of the screen there. Let's see if this takes anything off. Forgot, it's a clamp. Okay, so slide that down to the bottom so it can't go down no lower. Now we try it. doing a lot. I wish I had a drill press, but if I did, I wouldn't have anywhere to put it. Just to find out, see if I can take the rest of that tape off. Oh yeah. No problem. That's 90% of that tape out the way, and a lot of the mess taken off of this. I have to do this surface, but I might as well do that now. this is coming up a lot better than I'd hoped. So that crap's taken out of there now. Still got to do in there a little bit more with the knife and the sandpaper. Compared to this side, yeah, doing pretty good. So let's do this side. We'll do that bottom surface. And we'll be ready. Just for the sake of argument, to get rid of any more of that cheap chrome that's been flaking off all over the place. Again, even a slight improvement is still an improvement. Okay. I tried doing this flat surface here. Okay. Yeah, that gets rid of a lot. I think, considering where we started, that is a drastic improvement so far. I'll spray this down, some Windex, wipe it. Do a bit of sanding on the handle there. Still chunks of tape stuck to it here and there. But it's starting to get what you'd call good. I'm going to take and do that last little chunks there with the wire wheel. See what else I can get off on that surface. Everything else, though, moving towards 90%. You can actually see that pile of glue and crap there from the edge, how thick it is. Whereas on this side, you can see the smooth edge. So yeah, I'll do that, then I'll wipe it down. Bring it back when I'm doing that. Surprisingly, a lot of what's on here isn't rust or corrosion at all. It's just plain old dirt. Look at that. So, the restoration aspect of this, see, is more than anything else just cleaning. Like, yeah, I'll sand down some rough bits here and there. I'll get all the crap off of it, but it is still a tool in good working order, more than not. Just, as I said before, sadly, somebody put it away dirty a couple of times. Everything just dried onto it. We'll see about getting these threads cleaned. Yep, coming up clean on both sides, mostly. Clean going into it, clean coming out of it. And they'll drag all the dirt with them. I mean, it's a little tedious cleaning threads, but it's not difficult. So I can't take this thing out, obviously, without taking that cap off. I don't want to do that. It's a lot more work. Okay. Still a couple little spots on this handle they could scrape the crap off of. You can feel them more than see them. The glue left over from the tape. I'll sand them, but I'll scrape the chunks off first. Should save on sandpaper. We got big chunks of glue on there too. Okay, so we'll sand that handle. Using a good sandpaper this time, so use sandpaper on it, it'll highlight the spots that aren't sanding properly. And that's where we need to scrape them. Spots like that. There. There we are. That chunk there is gone. One spot there. There we are. Looks pretty good. Where there is still stuff there, it's down smooth anyway. So, I'm not going to be able to take the paint off. And I think cleaned up this cap as much as I could. It's not amazing, but locks in nicely. All in all, I think we did pretty good. There. So that'll be the second piece in this series of this bucket of tools. I think that's pretty good. Looks nice. It works properly. That can go in with the big fuck off wrench in the bucket. Tomorrow we'll pull something else out.